Hello guys, it's Farmer Beavis once again with another little mod roundup. More like a DLC roundup today, but anyhow, doesn't have the same ring to it. Yeah, we have in front of us the stuff from the free and the paid New Holland DLC packs that were released today from Giants. And we're gonna dive right in. First, we're gonna take a look at the two freebies that Giants has given us. That's for one, the New Holland. What are you? The W170C wheel loader. Pretty nifty little thing. We're just gonna go inside here real quick. Interior looks pretty snazzy, if I may say so. We're gonna start it up just real quick. I don't know why it slides off this ramp. It doesn't like being on this ramp for some reason. Anyhow, yeah. It does reloader stuff. Personally, I don't have a particular binding to it or whatever. It's nice to have if you want to have a different reloader around the farm, I guess. But I don't know, the leap here still is my favorite amongst the in-game wheel loaders. But yeah, and it has the pin hitch on the back, so you can tow the normal tippers, but only the ones with pin hitch, so that applies mostly to the turntable tippers. Yeah, then we're gonna, and it accepts, and it accepts the normal implements from the Liebherr wheel loader. So yeah, then we're gonna come over here real quick to the New Holland LM 7.42. Yeah, this thing is also pretty nice, especially on the inside. I like that that console there. Yeah, and it does telehandler things. It accepts the normal Liebherr implements as the other telehandler from the JCB DLC did. It has four-wheel steering. As Carrera pointed out, it can't be switched off. So I don't know if that thing even has switchable steering modes. But anywho. Yeah, other than that, we're gonna fire it also up real quick. I'm not gonna waste too much time with these things because, yeah, they are a telehandler and a wheel loader. I mean, what gives, I guess. Yeah, one thing to note about this also has a pin hitch on the end. Although it looks like it's adjustable, it unfortunately isn't. And it drives off the ramp very well. That was operator error. That was not the fault of the machine. Anyhow, yeah. This is that thing. Yeah, as I wanted to point out, pin hitch works, but the adjustment, yeah, bit of a shame. I mean, The Merlot, for example, has the adjustable hitch in the back, and same as with the New Holland wheel loader, only pin hitch trailers. So again, mostly turntable trailers, since most of the tandem trailers are high hitch. No, I don't know which way around it is. Anyhow. Let's get to the heart of the matter here. This is the New Holland, don't even know the name, FR850 from the DLC. Of course, very nice model. I mean, Giants has really upped their game when it comes to the in-game models or the DLC models. They really have come a long way. You also can walk up the side here a bit, but anyhow, we're gonna go inside. And yeah, I also kinda dig the interior of this thing. Of course, excellent visibility, as you would expect from a forage harvester, because yeah, you really need to see what is going on around the machine. But yeah, anyhow, we're gonna just really quickly start this thing up, and I'm gonna be quiet for a second so that you can hear the startup sound. And That sounds really nice. We're gonna do this one more time from the outside. Yeah, this is what I expect a $380,000 machine to sound like. Anyhow, the multi-terminal works somewhat. You see that our RPMs are displayed and our speed. I think somewhere in there must be a fuel gauge. I haven't found it yet. But anyhow, yeah, of course you'd like to see a bit more details in here with additional functions or whatever, but I think since Giants has to accommodate the console version as well, that will never happen. But anyhow, we're gonna quickly switch on the light, because this thing, yeah, hello, it's like on the surface of the sun here when you switch on the working lights, also the back, so you can work with this thing in absolute darkness and it will work. Of course it has the beacons, the blinkers, I mean that is all standard fare. We're gonna quickly power this thing down. We're gonna hear it drive later because I have some of them set up around the map here. We're gonna just quickly take a look at what else comes with this pack. Yeah, first of all we have the corn header here. This thing comes in two variants. One as the New Holland branded one and one as the Kemper. Or Kempner. Anyhow, which is red. And this one is yellow, so you could technically take the Kemper header and use it with the Krone or any other forage harvester if you so desire. But of course, also these implements will work on every other forage harvester. But yeah, then we have the grass mower head here for the green plant silage, or whole plant silage as it's called in some areas. This is basically a cutter bar, as you can see, so you can mow grass with this stuff. And if you have the multi-mowing mod installed, you can also mow wheat and stuff like that. But anyhow, and here we have the pickup. Of course, they all are nicely modeled. As I was pointing out already, Giants really has upped their game a bit when it comes to the modeling of the stuff. It's way more detailed than it used to be. Yeah, we're gonna now jump to the different machines. First, we're gonna check out the one with the grass header, then we're gonna check out the one with the pickup, and then finally we're gonna go do some corn chaffing. So yeah, I'm gonna make a quick cut here and I'll bring you guys back in when I am at the machine. Okay guys, here we are back at the machine. As you see, I have a Randazzo tipper behind me, just trailing that around so that I don't have to fuss with a second tractor going next to me or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna go in here. We are cold and dark basically. Only thing that is up is the what's it called? The pipe. So we're gonna switch the thing on. Then we're gonna lower our implement. And then we're gonna go right ahead. And to make this stuff a bit easier for us, I have set up a GPS here. So we're gonna bring that up. And then I'm just gonna release the brake and step on it. And as you see, this thing makes short work of the grass. Has a 6 meter working width. And yeah, it is really fun to use and nice and quiet on the inside. Of course, if we go outside, you can hear it working a little bit. Doesn't have to work too hard, of course, with just mowing grass. I mean, yeah, this thing is built for harder tasks. So yeah, this is the grass mowing module if you want. I'm gonna quickly make another cut and we're gonna go to the pickup. So yeah, I will be right back. Okay guys, here we are back. I have started up the machine already, have the pipe up, so we gonna just really quickly unfold our pickup, then switch on the machine and bring down the pickup, and then we're gonna just manually pick up this, oops, that was the wrong gear, this swath here that I had laid out for when I was playing around with the Mengele loading wagon. So yeah, we're gonna just pick that up, and as you can see, also not too much work for the machine, since it doesn't really have to work too hard to swath up this little stuff here. As you see, easy to maneuver. Yeah, really fun, and we're gonna go to the end of the line, and then I'm gonna shut down the machine so that we can hear that for a moment, and then we're gonna move swiftly ahead to the cornfield where our combination is already waiting. So yeah, we are almost at the end here. I see the end coming. Famous last words. Yeah, and we're gonna lift our implement. Gonna switch off this. And now we're gonna really quickly listen to how it sounds when we switch it off. Yeah, that is the confirmation that the choppers have stopped. And silence. Okay, now I'm gonna make another quick cut and bring you guys to the machine that is sitting by the cornfield. So yeah, I will be right back. Okay guys, and here we are back by the cornfield. Yeah, with this machine we won't have a tipper on the back. We're just gonna set this thing up with autopilot, I almost said, with the hired help. And then I'm gonna just trail behind this with the Kaweco quick cover and the Maxim. So yeah, I'm gonna set this thing up. I'm gonna start it up. I almost said boot it. Yeah, then we're gonna unfold the header, and you see a nice animation there with the yeah, I guess it's some kind of retainer line or whatever folding out. Probably to prevent plants from going over the cutter bar. So yeah, we're gonna just quickly move this thing forward just a notch. There we go, and then I'm gonna set him up with the hired helper. Yep, there we go. And we're gonna go in here, close our door really quick, and then we're gonna have some fun. So yeah, you can hear this thing is a bit louder from the outside. And now, oops, now we are working away. We're gonna drive here next to the thing in the little yeah, kind of row it makes for us. So yeah, and as you can see, no problem at all with the thing and chaffing, as you would expect. Machine is working a bit harder now, of course, but yeah. Now to the most important question while we are driving along here: is it worth it? I gotta say, I got this as a generous gift from Mr. Darin Cassell, so thank you very much. I personally probably wouldn't have purchased it for the full price, because yeah, it costs $7.99, and I think that translates to €5.99 or €4.99. So yeah, pretty steep price. Yeah, so yeah, it's up to you guys. As you saw, the NewHolland Forager is nicely modeled, and if you don't want to use the Krone Beast Pack, this thing certainly is a nice alternative. But I still think that for the amount of content we get, the 7 the $7.99 in US dollars are a bit much. So yeah, as I said, thank you again to Mr. Darin Cassell, who was nice enough to gift me this, and yeah, therefore enabled me to give you guys a little roundup on it. So yeah, as always, I thank you guys so much for taking time and watching this. And if you enjoyed this little roundup, then consider leaving a like. That would be awesome. And yeah, this is Farmer Beavis signing out, and I shall see you later.